Welcome back. In this comparison video, I'm going to be comparing the 243 Winchester versus the 6mm Creedmoor. We're going to look at its history, its velocities, and the ballistics downrange. Let's start looking at the beloved 243 Winchester. This cartridge came out in 1955. The parent case is the 308 Winchester, so it's a 308 Winchester case, neck down to .243. So that's 6mm. This is a very popular varmint and deer hunting cartridge. In fact, it's really popular back east. My dad's first hunting rifle was a 243, and my first hunting rifle was a 243. So it's a great little cartridge. Let's go ahead and look at the ballistics. Varmint wise, 58 grain bullet. It's quite fast, 3,800 feet per second. We look at some bullets for deer hunting. We go into 95 to 100 grain. We still have pretty darn good speed at 3,000 feet per second. Now, Hornady does make some bigger bullets. I'm not sure how well these are going to shoot with these high BC bullets in a 1 in 10 twist. But you're still getting 3,000 feet per second, so good speeds. The 6mm Creedmoor was introduced in 2009. What it is a 6.5 Creedmoor neck down to 6mm 243. And what sets this apart from the really popular 243 Winchester is the twist rate. So the 243 Winchester has a 1 in 10 twist most of the time, but factory rifles in the 6mm Creedmoor come in 1 in 7.7 twist. So what that gives you is the opportunity to shoot the larger, really high BC bullets. So it's really meant for long range shooting. But let's go ahead and see how this does as a varmint cartridge as well. We'll go ahead and look at that 58 grain bullet. And it has 100 feet per second faster advantage over the 243. And then let's go to that popular hunting bullet, and it actually has a 200 feet per second advantage. So it's a noticeable difference. But interestingly enough, when you go to the higher BC bullets, the larger ones, they both shot the 105 grain, and it's only a 50 feet per second advantage for the 6mm Creedmoor. Now, 243 could shoot it at 3,000 feet per second. Is that 110 grain A-tip match with a BC of .604. It's a great long distance cartridge. Looking at the ballistic chart for the 243 Winchester, we're going to use a 100 grain bullet. We're not using a high BC one. This is just going to be a hunting bullet. And as you can see, the bullet's going 3,000 feet per second, and that energy is right at 2,000 foot-pounds of energy. Recoil, extremely mild at 11. But let's go ahead and look out to hunting distances. Now this cartridge, as I said, is a varmint up to basically a deer cartridge. So looking out at 400 yards, the velocity is 2,100 feet per second, and that energy is 1,000 foot-pounds. And so I would say anything below 400 yards, you're really set as a deer rifle. The drop, not too bad either. So you can see why this is an extremely popular cartridge. Now we have the 6mm Creedmoor pulled up, and a lot of you might be really upset for me choosing the same 100 grain bullet with a pretty mediocre BC of .405. But I wanted to do apples to apples. So with this hunting bullet, it's going 3,200 feet per second. The energy is almost 2,300 foot-pounds of energy. So it's pretty darn good. It's really close to what the 6.5 Creedmoor is. Now out to 400 yards, you have plenty of energy for deer. If you look at the drop, it's a little bit better than the 243 obviously, with it going 200 feet per second faster. So both of these cartridges are great deer rifle cartridges. So to recap, the 6mm Creedmoor does have a sizable advantage over the 243 Winchester because of that faster twist rate. However, if you got a custom 243 Winchester with a faster twist rate barrel, there really isn't a huge difference. If you remember the 108 grain bullet, there was only about a 50 feet per second difference. Now I don't see the 6mm Creedmoor outselling the 243 Winchester. At least in my area, I've noticed that it's not selling near as well as the 243 Winchester. I just don't think it's caught on with hunters just yet. But it's a great competition cartridge, and I think it's going to be here for a while just because it has that fancy name, Creedmoor. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you like this kind of comparisons with 243, do me a favor and go check out one of my friend's channels. His channel's name's Quest for the Perfect Load, and he's currently doing some loads for the 243 Winchester, but he's also done a lot for the 30-06. So go check out that channel. Hope you guys have a great day.